too stuffed. I cannot deal with it anymore. So I am going to show you everything that I have done in this bad boy. It has been pretty much half a year. I have not used my tracker. This was a previous year's highlight. I transferred that to my new Mega Planner. This was my yearly master task list and my, future planning. I did not use this log at all. I did not. I really, really wanted to, but the idea of it was really nice, and I will put a link to the video so you can see where I did all of this and where I started when I did start all of these. I did not use this. It was supposed to be like a word for each day of the year. Didn't use it. These are my New Year's resolutions. Those have been transferred. My cleaning, I have transferred that to my procedural handbook. These little stickers and well, basically they're labels, I am transferring over as well. This is my Netflix tracker. Basically, this is my tracker that I used for all of 4 months. Most of these trackers that I used, I only used for like 4 months. It's kind of sad, but I hope that I can keep track of them better next planner that I use anyway. So then I have, this is another spread that I have in my procedural handbook, but I also have it in my list section in my Mega-Dori. And I'm showing it to you right now. As you can see, it's in my list book, and I just put it here so that I can keep track of it better, and I don't have to put it in every single mega planner that I have. And plus, I can look at it at a glance. I'm sad to say that this spread didn't work because the washi tape was just so incredibly difficult. It sticks together. I love this picture of Obama when Trump was finally sworn in. It was just like so funny to me, and I decided to put that as a spread in my new Mega Planner. And these are some other unfinished spreads that I'm sad to say I'll probably never ever actually get to use, but it was fun to draw them out and kind of try them. As you can see, I did not use this fitness tracker because I have my Buteo bunker, which I'm currently using to keep track of every single fitness thing related. My weight count, how many times I exercise, how well I exercise, how many calories, stuff like that, So I didn't use it. And then this is my sleep tracker and mood tracker. As you can see, I only used them for 4 months. This is my flow tracker. As you can see, that was 5 months almost. And then this was my media tracker, social media. Didn't use that. Didn't use my bucket list because, let's face it, who has time to use a bucket list when they have 3 kids with special needs? Seriously. But there is one thing that I did do on here, so I did check that off. And then this is my friends list. I was thinking about actually moving this to my new planner that I set up for projects and stuff like that. And seeing as how I like to try to do Happy Mail, I really have to get backtrack on that. I want to put it in my my projects book so that I can remember. So that's another thing that I didn't really get a chance to use. These are my kids' information, which I'm going to transfer into the new one as well. Another couple of pages that I tried out before I got to the planner pages or the calendar pages. So this is my quarterly for the winter quarter of January 2017. I absolutely loved using this sort of layout where I have my quarter first, and then I have my monthly, which is this flip out. I absolutely loved this spread when I first did it. I got this from this YouTuber right here, and I put a link to all of the different spreads that I actually did try in the video where I first introduced this, which is going to be in the description box down below. So these are different spreads that I used pretty much throughout. This is my GTD spread, and then it moves on to other spreads I never. And so this is my first weekly spread. I absolutely loved it. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed through and show you all of the different months that I have been in here. All January. January is done. This pink here is February. I absolutely love decorating in pink. It is my favorite color. If you guys didn't already know, this is March. It's green, and I pretty much use these colors throughout forever. I like having mine pretty much monotonous. My sweet boys pictures from spring, and this is April, which is blue, and purple, which is May, and then we have yellow, which is June. I loved June. It was so sunny. I used so many emojis, sticky notes, and stickers and stuff. This is when I really started doodling. I've got so many blank pages. Don't be alarmed by the fact that the book is broken. It's because I took a lot of the pages out and removed them and put them in my new planner. So this is July, and then I moved into August. As you can see, I'm really frustrated with the pages because it was so hard to write in at this point. But I did unicorn theme for August because I absolutely love unicorns, and August is my birthday month, and I've tried to keep up with it, but I swear it was so frustrating to try to keep holding it up. But a lot of these spreads I absolutely love, and don't worry, I'm going to go through the unicorn spreads a little bit more because that was the last month that I did in this planner, and I really wanted to go over that because I never got a chance to show you guys. So this is my biannual section. This is what I really love to do. So when it's like all the way halfway through the month, which is usually July, I make a list of all the biannual stuff, and then I make my quarter list, and then I do my monthly. So that's what all of this is. This is my quarter for the summer quarter. August is the start of summer, so that's where I started. And I loved this spread because it's so pink, and it just, it popped when I used it. So basically, I'm just putting in a few things here and there just to kind of update my calendar because I usually use this to reference for doctors and therapists who need information that's been done previously. So my first part that I have here is usually my financial section, which I have a planner for. And this is the planner that I use to go into hard details about anything financial in our life. And this first part that I have is just a book that I read. It just goes over some financial issues in our country, and I like to go over it because I have been in the situation where I have been homeless, and it was kind of when I just started having kids, so I know how that is. This first section is my financial notes, where I have my living will information and, just what I need to do for trust funds and such. Next, I have my income section, which has our card information as well as income information. This next section is my tax section, which I put all of our information about taxes because I do have to refer to that often. And then I have our savings section, which I'm focusing on Dave Ramsey there, and I don't want to go over details too much just yet. And then I have our administrative notes where I have all of our bills or anything that is financially related. This is my call book where I keep a call log of all of those financial calls. This is my financial section of this book, and it just has different things where I can keep everybody accountable. I put all their confirmation numbers, names, and dates and times in there. And I can just put it on a sticky note if I need to refer to it in my Mega Planner so that I have it in both places and I can refer to it quickly. So it is nice to have that. And then I have my credit section, which I can't show you very much, but it's just the usual stuff most people have in their credit section. And then I have my calendar section where I keep track of every individual transaction and every extra little expense, which really comes in handy seeing as how we had school expenses this month, seeing as how it's August and everybody had to go back to school. So I marked all of those things in my Mega Planner, and I keep them in my financial planner as well, so that if for some reason my Mega Planner comes up missing or I don't have it, I can just refer to either one. So that's what this financial section is all about. It keeps track of all of my goals for my financial planner as well. If you haven't seen my actual desk area, I do have a desk tour, but this is where I keep all of my other planners. And this is my workstation where I am going to say bye-bye first Mega Planner and hello my new one. I am so excited, guys. I have been waiting to use this one for a very long time, and now that I finally get to use it, even though it's super early, I'm actually a little bit intimidated with it, but I think I can do really good things in here. So let's go ahead and show you the top. I took my little girly paper clip from my last Mega Planner and put it here for my personal. So as you can see, I haven't put anything on the front. I've got some vellum here, lots of little doodads with Hello Kitty on it because she's my favorite. And I've already shown you all of this stuff in my last video where I showed how I was making it. So if you want it, you can check that link back down below and you will be able to see all of these spreads already. Some of them are new though. For instance, I did have these resolutions on that video, so I don't really have to go over this. This is my index section. I just put in the want section. This is stuff that I want on this page that I'm holding. Had to cut the corner there. And then this starts my personal spreads where my little girl paperclip is. And without further ado, so I've got my wants and needs section. It was already there on the back of the page. I transferred it. And then I have got my goals for 2018 and the rest of 2017. Health tracker that I do plan on using just to kind of, you know, see odds and ends level how I'm doing monthly and yearly. These are where I'm going to put health tips on things that I should do like yearly, biannually, just different things that I can do. Skip some pages just in case I want to do more spreads. This is Texas where I live. I live in the Dallas area, and this is just a bunch of different stuff that we can do anytime, not just for summer, but I thought it was really cool. Okay, and so I have my September section here. This is so pretty to me. I absolutely love gold for September because I feel like it's the start of fall, because it is. And I just started off by writing out my entire month. And after I decided to do my month, I went on ahead and did my monthly spreads. As you can see, I've got the entire month of September pretty much written out. These sticky notes just let me know what theme I'm going for each week, so I don't have to think about it. I can just think of it 2 weeks ahead of time and just go ahead and draw it out. And these things have changed. The areas where it says OT, which is occupational therapy for my kids, is actually been moved to Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I could change it, but I'm already very sure I know exactly when those things are going to happen, so I don't really need to. I can just look at it and see. And these are my monthly spreads, everyone. So I tried to kind of do this last month, and I absolutely love it. I have to say I love it so much. I got our monthly needs. I haven't written it out yet. These are like things that you would get for like dishwashing detergent, dishwashing liquid, laundry detergent, stuff like that. Okay, and so this is a idea that I got from this really cool YouTuber, and she decided to create a shape and then do a mosaic of her mood. And I loved it. I was like, that's so awesome, I'm gonna do it. And so I created a leaf and I made a mosaic out of it, and I'm gonna use it. I got that coffee cup from a magazine, and then these are my monthly focuses. These are the things that I want to accomplish this month. And then I have events that are supposed to be coming up this month. I've got my GTD stuff, the things that I want to absolutely get done this month. Haven't really decided what this diamond is for, but I like it. I got my cleaning stuff, my beauty stuff, and my financial stuff for the entire month, all written out right here. And then this next page, I just have my gratitude log. As you can see, I've already been keeping it in here. I absolutely love the public school system for starting school again. Oh my gosh. And then I have my tracker. As you can see, I have not really got much that I want to keep track of monthly. So yeah, it's not really something I need to do, because as far as exercise goes, I have my Buteo bunker, which I just showed you. And yeah, there's no need. So I've got my social media tracker here. I love how this turned out. That arrow is awesome, and I will be using that hopefully. I've got my GTD section where I am keeping track of personal urgent stuff and just regular personal or non-urgent personal stuff. Then I've got my business or, you know, other stuff. And I've just been kind of been trying to keep track of all of that stuff here so that I can just see at an overview what I need to try to get done this month. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off my paper clip so you guys can see the first month that I did in here, or the first week, sorry, that I did in here. So look at this beautiful, beautiful tree. I absolutely loved drawing it. I used just a regular Pilot pen, a GT 700 series, and it was wonderful. And I used gel pens, the sparkly kind, as you can see. Oh my god, isn't that just lovely? I freaking love it. Anyway, so I got all of the stuff that I needed to do on the bye week. So I do have it so that I set up everything in a particular setup. I've got either things that are going to be weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, biannually, stuff like that. And when the bye week comes, I just take out my procedural planning book and I go to whatever section, such as cleaning, and I look at everything that's on the daily section, everything on the weekly, and then everything on the bi-weekly. And then of course I do have my monthly. I also have my quarterly, biannually, and annually. So those are the things that I have in there, and it's for every aspect of our life, from cleaning, faith, beauty, the kids, all of that stuff. So that's what I've put there. And then on the other half, the bottom half of this page, I just have where I keep my weekly stuff. Phone calls, how the weather's gonna be, and then I have my events and to-dos. And I just did leaves and a pond at the bottom. I've got my waiting for list and my stuff too. I didn't really pick up this reading section because I've been reading the same book for months, guys. I've been taking extensive notes on Benjamin Franklin's book. But these are my dailies. As you guys can see, I am doing Dutch doors again. I absolutely loved it in my last planner. If you guys did see, I do have the link down below. I was doing it in a mini book where I was doing Dutch doors, and it worked so well for me. I have no idea why I deterred from it, so I just decided to do it again. So just down here, I have a weekly overview where I could put down anything that was upcoming, and then I would write it on my dailies. I absolutely had fun drawing this. Isn't that just so pretty? I loved it. It didn't get much hype because I have not been on social media lately, but I loved it. So that was how the week went. It was kind of a busy week, as you can see. I mean, this isn't even including all the stuff that we usually do. I have most of that usual stuff on my dailies. So this is the 28th of August, right before my birthday. It was raining. I took my pill. I drank all my water. Here's phone calls. I've got all of my days set up, the entire timeline right here, and then just random stickers and things throughout. And that kind of goes on throughout the entire thing. I did a lot of journaling this week because there was a lot going on. This was my birthday. As you can see, I was so mad. I absolutely hated my birthday this year, but who cares? I mean, it's not that big a deal. And my daughter got sick this day, so I just kind of drew her, and I was so concerned. I put a wet rag on her head. She had a fever of 107. I had to get her out of school. It was so sad. But it wasn't that bad. So Thursday, I did a lot of different stuff. There was a huge gas shortage. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like every pump in Dallas was empty for a day. It was scary. And so everybody just swarmed stations. It was crazy. But then the next day, we had a dentist appointment and stuff like that. So I decided I should get gas that day so that I can make it to the doctor's appointments and off to pay bills the next day. So I did get gas that day, but it was scary, you know? And then we have the first of the month, which, yay, the first. I was so excited. Had all those bills to pay. 2 of them I paid. 2 of them I ended up having to push to another day. And it was Saturday, so I didn't end up paying them. And my sister had an appointment, and then we went out on a family dinner, which I did not write down, which I should write that down. And this Pilot pen is one of my favorites now. I've seen so many people using them and I wasn't a huge fan because of the fine tip, but I do like it for smaller writing. I don't like it because it seems like it's always running out of ink right in the middle of a letter, and that does bug the crap out of me. I don't know about you guys, but it does me. So, yeah. This was Family Day Sunday. We did not end up going to the Kingdom Hall, which I was so sad because I did really want to get back to it. So I'm praying for next week. And I just wrote out, all of my lists and stuff and just all of the things that we did throughout the week. I kind of made notes. I drew this girl. Isn't she cute? I absolutely love her. She turned out so adorable. And I just was like, you know what? I might have to do that again. And then down here, I tried to keep another tracker, but it wasn't useful to me. I didn't really see anything that I wanted to keep track of weekly either. But this is this week. Isn't it pretty? I absolutely love it. I decided to go with a bees and honey theme because of this washi tape. I love this washi tape. And then I did the beehive. Isn't it pretty? It's so sparkly. The camera does not do this justice. It really doesn't. But I did a honeycomb and a honey pie, and it's so cute. Oh, I just love it. Anyway, and so I did little bees everywhere too, if you didn't notice that. But, oh yeah, you noticed that, right? Anyway, so I did my phone calls, and if you're wondering why each box is a specific color, oh, I'm sorry, I'm showing my girl. But if you're wondering why each box is a different color, it is because that is a part of my key system. It lets me know how long it is going to take me to do whatever that is. And I will go over that in more detail if you guys want to, but it really helps me. I got the idea from, I am not sure what her name is. If I think of it, I will try to put it in here, but I'm not sure. So basically, I'm just filling in a few things here and there. Today is Monday, so I had to go ahead and pay those other 2 bills, which is what I was trying to do last week. But yeah, I've decided to add a few things. I've got my hydration sticky note, and this is the next week. So I have everything all set up. I'm so sad that I did not get to go to the Kingdom Hall on Sunday, so I wrote a note for myself, and I got my Stay Hydrated chart sticky note that I got from a Target dollar spot. Love those, by the way, must get. And then I've just got my Tuesday set up for, the week as well. And there's Wednesday, and I just think it looks so pretty and nice, isn't it? So tell me what you guys think, if you like it, if you love it, if you hate it, I don't care. I just like to hear your thoughts. I mean, I wanted to go back to my older style of planning because it worked for me. Dutch doors is my thing. So I'm gonna stick to it, and I believe it is gonna serve me well. So next week is the bye week, and as you can see, that's pretty much how I'm doing things. This is just a weekly setup, as you can see. And I'm gonna put my bi-weekly up here, weekly down here. That's how I set it up. I absolutely love it, and I'm still working out the kinks on certain sections of each week, but I, for the most part, love it. Okay, I'm done, guys. I'm done rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. This was for winter. Oh my gosh, I gotta change that. I gotta put my other list in here, my biannual list and my quarter list. Not so much biannual anymore. I'm almost done with that. I've got like 2 more things. So as you can see, I did cut pages out of my planner, and I do not mind. I think that it actually kind of keeps it from getting so stuffed. I think that was the difference between this year's Mega Planner and the last one. So I already went through and pre-cut some pages, and I got ready for October. Oh my gosh, October's already here, guys. But I gotta leave you guys now, so I will see you when I do my weekly update video